Good morning to one and all. I am Purna Prakash, Assistant Professor of AI and DS in Akshaya College of Engineering Technology, Coimbatore. Now I am going to teach about information security policies and standard. What is security policy? Security policy is defined of what it means to be secure for a system, organization or other entity. For an organization, it addresses the constraint on behavior of its member as well as constraints imposed on by mechanisms such as doors, locks, keys and walls, etc. What is information security? Information security policy ISP is a set of rules enacted by an organization to ensure that all users or network of the IT structure with the organization domain by the prescription recording the security of data stored digitally within the boundaries of the organization structures, its authorities. Challenges of the security policies: define security policies and standard measure actual security against their policy, report violation to policy, correct violation to conform with the policy, summarize compliance of the policies for an organization. The foundation of information security. The first one is information security policy and standards. Then going to, there are three types of can be divided. That three types is information protection, control access, administrator user. This information security policy and standard and information protection, control access, administration user can be connected by using managing security. Policies. The policies have high-level statement that provide guidance to worker who must make present and future decision. Standards requirement statement that provide specific technical specification. Confidentiality policies. Confidentiality policies is a security policy dealing only with confidentiality. A confidentiality policy is intended to protect secrets, specially intended to prevent unauthorized disclosure of information. One model of confidentiality policy is the Bell Lab security model. It is the simplest form of BLP and is a multi-level security model that protects confidentiality. Bell Lab Padula model, in which multi-level secure system must enforce two types: no read up and no write down. No read up is a subject can only read an object of less or equal security level. Simple security property: a subject can only write into an object of greater or security level of property. These two rules, if property enforced, provide multi-level security. Security policy can be divided into three methods such as policy, standards and guideline, procedures and practice. Policy is an access a network resource will be granted through a unique user ID and a password. Standard is a password will be 8 characters as long. And then guidelines, procedures and practices is a password should include one non-alpha and not found in dictionary. Element of the policies. The element of the policy is the set the tone of management, establish the roles and responsibilities, define assist and clarification, provide direction for decision, establish the scope of authority, provide a basis for guidelines and procedure, establish accountability, describe appropriate use of assist, establish relationship to legal requirements. Next one is policy life cycle. Now, policy life cycle, first most is a policy that can be divided into three: standards, procedures and guidelines. Policy can be divided into two: IS goals and cabinet goals. When policy comes to their procedure, and then procedure to awareness, awareness to action, actions to enforce security. The 10-step approach in security policies is collect background information. First one is, second one is perform risk assessment, Third one is create a policy in review panel. And fourth one is develop the information security plan. Fifth one is develop information security policies. Sixth one is implement policies and standard. Seventh one is awareness and training. Eighth one is monitor for compliance. Ninth one is evaluate efficiency, effectiveness. Tenth one is modifying policy. Now the first step is collect background and information to obtain existing policies. Identifies what level of control are needed. Identify who should write their policies. And then second step is perform risk assessment. Justify the policies with risk assessment. Identify their crucial function. Identify their critical process. Identify their critical data. Assess their vulnerabilities. Step 3 is create a policy review board. The policy development process, write the initial draft, send to the review board for comment, incorporate comments, resolve issues face to face, submit draft policy to cabinet for approval. Step 4 is development the information security plan. Establish their goal, define their roles, define responsibilities, notify the user community as to direction, establish a basis for compliance, risk assessment and audit of information security. Step 5 is develop information security policy standard and guidelines. Policies, high level statement that provide guidance to worker who must make present and future decision. Standards, requirement statement that provide specific technical specification. Guidelines, optional but recommended specification. Notes, guidelines are used when standard cannot be enforced or management support. For example, standards password must be 8 characters as long and expire every 90 days. Guidelines is a password should be constructed by using alpha, numeric, upper, lower and special characters. Step 6 is implement policies and standard. Distribute policies, obtain agreement with policies before accessing Krypton systems. Implement control to meet or enforce policies. Step 7 is awareness and training. Make users aware the expected behavior. Teaches users and how when to secure information. Reduce loss and theft. Reduce the need for enforcement. Step 8 is monitor for compliance. Management is responsible for establishing control. Management should regularly review the status of controls. Enforce user contracts code of conduct. Establish the effective authorization approval. Establish an internal review process. Internal audit review. Step 9 is evaluate policy effectiveness. Evaluate document report. And then step 10 is, and then last most step is modify the policy. Policy must be modified due to new technology, new threats, new or changed goal, organization changes, changes in the law, ineffectiveness of the existing property. Advantages of the integrity policies. Data accuracy prevents unauthorized or accidental modification of data, ensuring reliability. Trustworthiness. Trustworthiness means maintain the trustworthiness of critical systems by enforcing strict access and modifying rules. Compliance help organization to regularity standard by ensuring data integrity. Hybrid policies. There are 3 hybrid policies: flexibility, comprehensive security, customizability. Flexibility is adaptable to various organization requirement by integrating multiple security goals. Comprehensive security means protect against a wide range of threats including data breaches, integrity violations. Customizability tailored to address specific scenarios by combining strength of multiple choices. Disadvantages of integrity policies. Complexity can be implementing and maintaining strict integrity control can be challenging in dynamic environment. Limited scope focuses primarily on data accuracy, potentially neglecting other aspects like confidentiality. Performance impact can slow down the system due to check and validation process. Hybrid policies. Implementation overhead combining multiple policies increases complexity and resource requirements. Conflict management. Conflict may arise between the objects or different integrated policies. Cost is more expensive to develop, implement, and maintain their single focus policies. Real-time applications of information security investigation. In integrity policy, application is ensuring the integrity of forensic evidence during investigation. Example, by using cryptographic hashes, MD5 SHA-256 is an example to verify the evidence files have not been altered. Scenario, a BIBA model could prevent unauthorized personnel from modifying logs during their security breach investigation. Hybrid policy of real-time example. Application is such as balancing confidentiality and integrity during their incident response. Example, a hybrid model could use a combination of Bell LaPadula for confidentiality and BIBA for integrity to protect sensitive evidence while preventing unauthorized modification. For example, in real-time scenario, in a data breach, ensuring the investigation access only the data they are unauthorized to view while maintaining the data integrity. Summary of integrity policies and hybrid policies. Both integrity policies and hybrid policies play a crucial role in safeguarding information system. Integrity policy focus on ensuring data accuracy and consistency, while hybrid policy provide a broader security framework by integrating multiple objectives. Their application in information security investigation ensure reliable, secure and compliant handling of digital evidence and system, although they must balance complexity and cost concern. Thank you to one and all.